Welcome everyone, I'm John, and this is the Reaper News. The first order of business, Bill and Ted is coming back. Yes, the totally awesome duo Bill and Ted are coming back in the third movie. No funding is yet, but there's a plot that goes as follows. Bill and Ted are in their 40s, and they are trying to write the song to save the world, but they lose all control with their wife and kids and ignore them. Apparently that's how it goes, and their relationships with them. And now they feel like they can't write the song, so they're trying to write the song and get everyone together and get the relationships repaired with them. So I really hope this movie comes back. I mean, the duo, because I've been a fan of Bill and Ted, since the 1 and the 2. And honestly, it is a totally awesome movie, and I hope they come back. The second order of news, there's been a lot of rumors and news about the Star Wars Episode 7. As far as who's the villain, what the plot is, nobody really knows for sure. It's a tight lid on the whole project, and it's due to come out next year in December. I'm pretty sure it's December. And, there's a lot of plots. One recent rumor is that the Stormtroopers, yes, the Stormtroopers are coming back, is Chrome. I think they already did that once in Battlestar Galactica. The Chrome. Anyway, well, as far as that goes, there's been a tight lid on that, and that the whole movie is just entitled just as the same as the 3 originals. You got the 4, 5, and 6. That's the 3 originals. So, I applaud that, because, in the other ones it was all green screen. Which, it's not entitled laziness, but, hey, it's a good visual effects. Maybe he'll throw in some FX here and there, who knows. But honestly, I would like to see a combo. I'd like to see all original plus the effects, the original series mixed in with the new. So hopefully that comes out like that. So, and we have some Minecraft news. The beta is in the last stages of testing by Sony, and I really hope it comes out soon, because I've got a Vita. I've only got a couple games on. I've been getting the new games plus the HD releases on it, because that way I can play here and go somewhere else and play. But sorry, I just got this tickle in my throat. I just ate cereal, and now my throat's like, not to mention, yeah. Anyway. Okay, here we go. And there's another Minecraft news that the consoles are getting an update equivalent of Java 1.6.4. Now, I hope that brings in a lot of stuff, So, and they said that it's gonna take a while, but they said it's coming soon. Anyway, among the popular animes, the most popular one is Mobile Suit Gundam, with models. I mean, come on, it's like giant robots with lightsabers. They got a whole bunch of toys out, and there's different movies that are based around the Gundam fiasco, the giant mobile suit. It's actually coming out with a brand new PS4 game. There is no storyline yet. What the storyline is, what the game is about. They released 2 trailers. One is that they go through time, they go through the first Gundam, and they go through the series, and then you get to the Gundam that was in the first Gundam, and he looks at you, and then I think that's it. Like, the second one, it just shows that Gundam, lifts his head, looks at you, and you see all these other Gundams floating down on the ground in different, series. So, who knows, it might be a mobile fighter like, like Street Fighter and stuff. It might be, like different missions, or I really don't know. Anybody can assume anything from this. Which really, the graphics look great, if that's the graphics indeed. Anyway, popular Kingdom Hearts series, Kingdom Hearts 3, is coming out soon, and it's getting new stuff. The only new stuff that could tickle anybody's fancy is that it really says that Sora and Riku gets new clothes. Now, you know, why can't everybody get new clothes? You know? Why is it just them two? My theory is that you're going to play Sora and Riku in the third one, like you've been doing. Chain of Memories, you play Sora and Riku. I don't know about Kingdom Hearts 2. It's been a while since I played it. 2.5 is coming out, to remind you. As far as there's Dream Drop Distance. You play as Riku and Sora. So maybe you play both of them in this one to end of all ends of the Xehanort saga. And that the Keyblade transformations replaces the drive... Yeah, did I say it right? Drive gauge, yeah. Okay, the drive gauge, to remind you all, is in Kingdom Hearts 2, where you got these forms. And you get the final form, which you could dual-wield Keyblades. So, you know, it's... I don't know. I mean, I like the drive forms, you know, because they're badass. You can dual-wield Keyblades. So they take that away, and they only give Keyblade transformations. My guess is that Sora is going to dual-wield Keyblades. And see, I've been having this theory all along that Sora, in the end, is going to dual-wield the Kingdom Key of Light and the Kingdom Key of Darkness. And everybody's like, what? Are you serious? Yeah, that's my theory. You know, because Sora starts out with that Keyblade, and then who knows, that Key to Darkness, you know, that looks exactly like it, it's a different color. You know, I mean, it's kind of weird, don't you think? And then the X-Blade. So anyway, about me babbling and going on about it, here's another little tidbit of news. We're getting close to the end, I swear, people. The K-Prince, or Casanova the Dawn. Many people believe that rapper is he's an underground rapper, but many people believe that he, one, is Tupac, or is a frontman for Tupac, or he's like a messenger of Tupac. The whole theory that Pac's alive. Well, he released a song called Mystery Part 1. And oddly enough, this mystery, you know, if you listen to it closely, it's about the night Pac died. And he, you know, posted on Facebook, hey, this is what's really going on, you guys. So why would he put that? Why would he, you know, put... And he said Part 2 is coming out. So, I mean, it's telling a story about, like, Pac didn't die, but he got, like, kidnapped or something. He got switched with somebody. You know, a guy that looked just like him, you know, and they knocked him out. And then that was the end of Part 1. So, you know, it's actually pretty good. I like it, you know, because, I don't know, I just like it. But, you know, people check that out. You know, anyway. And the other news about Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. Yes, I'm doing an update on this news. David Hayter posted a pic of a voice actor, Cam Clark, if I'm saying that right. If I'm not saying that right, just, you know. He took a picture of him and, yeah, then together, which he, as anybody ever, you know, knows, he's the voice actor for Liquid Snake off of Metal Gear. Well, could it be like another Comic-Con they're going to, kind of like that, or another con, or, you know, and there's a sign in the background. I can't read it, what it says. I'm pretty sure it says Studios. So, I don't know. You know, I mean, could they come back, you know, as Snake and Liquid somehow, like a younger, maybe they can tone down their voice of a younger. I mean, I know people to do that, you know, or like movies or games, you know, a younger version of themselves. They don't play somebody else. They just take their voice and they kind of, you know, high pitch it and tweak it to where it sounds young, you know. So, in other news of in other news of Metal Gear Solid, the voice actor for the boss, Lori Allen, retweeted this tweet somebody posted. They took a photo of one of the trailers and it says the boss is back. And he said, "Are you really coming back?" You know, basically tweeted, "Lori Allen, are you coming back as the boss?" You know, or as like a flashback. And she retweeted it. You know, and it's not really, you know, young news, it's old. You know, so hopefully it's, to me, it might not be nothing. She might be just like, it might be a joke. You know, she's laughing, you know, haha, this is kind of funny, you know, retweet, you know. You know, maybe she likes the idea of everybody, you know, wanting her to come back, you know, because she is a brilliant voice actor, and really, honestly, her voice acting, I mean, it is great, beyond great. So who knows, honestly, when they do flashbacks, even audio flashbacks, they use clips from other Metal Gears. They don't really redo the whole line per se, you know, because when they do that, it's like, wait a minute, you know, he didn't say it like that, what the fuck, you know. Anyway, in other news of Kingdom Hearts, I should have mentioned this, but I forgot. Dream Drop Distance might get a HD remake for the PS3 or the PS4. Who knows? People are wondering why it's not on the 2.5, and he's actually honestly saying, you know, we don't have plans to make it an HD remake yet. So my guess is they're gonna release it. They're probably, to my guess, they're keeping it in the dark. I mean, why would you release Kingdom Hearts 3 and then Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance? It makes no sense. So they're gonna release it sometime before Kingdom Hearts 3, I believe. Because I mean, you know, why would you sit there and play 3 and then like, man, I haven't played Dream Drop, I gotta go back. And it's like, I already know this, you're dead, whatever, blah 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 blah, you know. Who knows? But anyway, thank you guys for watching this little news update. I hope you enjoyed this. Come back. I'll be doing some more news once I get more information. I'm trying to do this maybe every week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Who knows? But this is like my little news update. Once I get rolling, you'll know. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Which you guys will be like, what the fuck? You know, we've already seen this. This is way past. I'm releasing 2 trailers tomorrow about, you know, 2 games. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys really enjoy this. Let me know, comment, subscribe. I really need subscribers. Come on, check me out on Twitter, on Facebook, and I'll see you guys soon. Oh, and by the way, I'm coming out with 2 nerd challenges for you people. So please stay tuned to that, and please, you know, I hope that their nerd challenge is pretty nerdy for you. I'll be issuing one in November, or for November. I'll be issuing one for December, and I'll be issuing one for December next year. And a lot of you could be like, wait a minute, you know, but I'm not gonna release something yet. Guys, later on the next Reaper News. Stay tuned. Thank you.